Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Pisces in a relationship with Virgo. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Pisces Experience, where I take a look at Pisces in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. So if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Pisces, please go back and check that out. Pisces and Virgo are opposite signs, but this is actually one of my favorite matches. You know, Pisces and Virgo can be tricky to get off the ground, much like any relationship between two opposing signs. But the trick to remember here is that opposing signs essentially have the same goal in mind. It's just that they reach that goal from very different angles, and that couldn't be any truer for Pisces and Virgo. These two signs like to be of service. Virgo is an earth sign that really likes to help people in a way that's tangible. And Virgo is very much about purification and simplifying life. And so Virgo will do this physically. So, for example, when it comes to health and diet, or when it comes to helping others with their own health and diet, or when it comes to details and working out the details and looking at the fine print, or when it comes to research and identifying facts and absorbing knowledge and information. These are the things that Virgo genuinely enjoys doing. This is how Virgo operates. And when Virgo can assist others in a way that allows them to simplify their own lives, or when Virgo can assist him or herself in a way that allows them to, simplify their own personal lives. These are things that give Virgo a sense of meaning and purpose and fulfillment, okay? Pisces is the same. Pisces wants to be of service as well. Pisces is very much about purity and simplification, but on an emotional level. And so Pisces likes to be of service to others in a way that is emotionally uplifting. Pisces likes to be of service in a way that is spiritually uplifting or intuitive. Pisces likes to simplify, his or her own life by checking out and daydreaming and essentially, detaching him or herself from the emotional energy that they experience on a day-to-day, all right? So in other words, as a water sign, Pisces is much more emotional and tends to be much more abstract. And Virgo, as an earth sign, is much more earthy and practical and tends to be more concrete in terms of how he or she goes about his daily life. And so these are core differences, but again, you have the same goal in mind. And so this is just something to be aware of because you both have a lot to offer in this relationship. Pisces is able to essentially uplift Virgo on an emotional level, which is sometimes necessary because Virgo tends to get bogged down in the detail, practical, day-to-day nuances of life, okay? And in the meantime, Virgo brings this grounded energy to Pisces and Pisces' emotional well-being and emotional nature. And Pisces needs that grounded energy for the sake of boundaries and for the sake of, having a sense of stability in his or her life. So you complement one another. Keep that in mind. As far as lovemaking goes, I think that all will be forgivable between these two signs in the bedroom. And that is because both signs like to be of service. Virgo is very particular with how he or she goes about lovemaking and wants to make sure that, no part of Pisces has been missed in terms of sensuality, in terms of lovemaking. And Pisces will appreciate this, and it will be quite different for Pisces as well. Pisces will have a more physical experience with Virgo in the bedroom, which is not something that Pisces is used to, but Pisces will appreciate it because there is this level of purity that comes with it. And in the meantime, Virgo will experience an emotional connection with Pisces, which is something that Virgo isn't necessarily used to. And Virgo will appreciate this as well and be all the more gentle and delicate with Pisces, which will further enhance the lovemaking experience. So the sexual compatibility between you is definitely amazing. And as I said, it could be what heals all else in terms of difficulties. And this is a nice segue into the difficulties between you, and that the one thing that will frustrate Pisces the most about Virgo is the fact that Virgo can be so detail oriented and so factual and tends to be more black and white and perfectionistic and too grounded in the sense of what makes sense, and isn't necessarily open to, you know, all otherworldly type possibilities, okay? So there's this closed-mindedness that comes with Virgo that Pisces won't appreciate. And in the meantime, Virgo will feel frustrated by Pisces' inability to, in fact, be factual, and by this abstract, nebulous quality that makes it difficult for Pisces to, you know, commit to an opinion or commit to an idea. You know, Pisces does much better in the world of gray because Pisces understands on an intuitive level that life is not either or, black or white. And so this will be something that Virgo will have difficulty with. But you both are right. And so if you can accept your differences and actually take advantage of what the other has to offer, you both will benefit as a result. So keep that in mind. But as I said, opposites attract. It's always hit or miss, but I tend to find Virgo and Pisces do well together. It is definitely one of my top 5 favorite matches of the zodiac. But it does require adjustments. It does require accepting your differences and putting forth a little effort. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com. Good luck.